What's good, YouTube? It's your boy JadenRaJ, and I'm back with another video. And by today's title, today we will be talking about the Ugg Guard Trend. But before we get into the video, if you are new to my channel, I do make casual, streetwear, and style related content, so stick around and hit that subscribe button. And if you are a returning subscriber, just thank you so much for your support. Before we move on with the video, I just want to get out the way what an Ugg Guard is. Basically, an Ugg Guard is something that protects the actual suede or the material of the Ugg boot. Now, I kind of wanted to talk about this video because I did see a couple other videos where it was basically talking about a lot of trends in fashion and how fashion right now in 2022 specifically are going through trends. It's like a trend is there and a trend is there. Like, we're literally breezing through trends. Nothing is remaining timeless anymore. I mean, we're using timeless pieces from the past, but we're kind of incorporating it within the trends, which is making it a lot like more trendier rather than timeless now. And basically the whole premise of what a lot of people were saying and just a lot of what I was seeing is like, we're just literally not appreciating a lot of stuff that are here and rather just forgetting about it and then jumping onto whatever is new and whatever is hot. So I kind of wanted to talk about the Ugg Guard because I genuinely feel like that's what's happening with this. So basically what the trend is a lot of people are using the Ugg Guard and putting it on sneakers rather than the Ugg boot. So a lot of us know that sneaker material is totally different from Ugg material. So it's kind of like pointless if you're putting the Ugg Guard on the sneaker because then you're not going to really be able to see the designing, the color, or really like the sneaker for its true self. Rather than if you would put the Ugg Guard on an Ugg boot, you're only protecting the suede because the Ugg boot doesn't necessarily come in any specific style or have any specific details on the Ugg boot. It's just like regular canvas boot. Depending what color you get is the only kind of specificity to it. So I came across this trend on TikTok actually. It was like a random Tuesday night and I kind of was just scrolling through my For You page and a Canadian TikToker, I'm going to insert his video right here and I'm also going to insert mine and then I'm going to give him credit because of course like that's where I got it from. I'm not going to, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give credit where credit due. But yeah, I saw him putting like a darker colorway of the Ugg Guard on like his Nike Dunks and I kind of was like, wait. So I stitched it and I tried it and the video got 1.1 million views. My most viewed video on TikTok, and then a couple other videos that I did reply to from like the comments of that video, those actually did pretty well as well. But I think the whole thing for me was just like, I've had these Uggs and the Ugg Guard for an entire year. If you guys do remember, I don't know if I styled them in like a previous video, like around last year, like a styling video or something like that. But my girlfriend did get these for me for Christmas. So I've had the Ugg Guard for literally an entire year and I never even thought to put it on my sneakers. But when I started to put it on my sneakers, I got why people were doing it. It was like adding a different look. It was kind of creating the versatility and like a functionable kind of piece that you can put on your shoe, your Ugg, and for protection and obviously. So I kind of was like, okay, I get it. I put them on my Air Jordan 5s. I put them on my Yeezy Desert boots. Put them on my Rick Owens, and I also put them on my Jordan Tope 4s. Now, those were the ones that kind of looked really decent with them. I have like a weird colorway. I have the chestnut colorway. So it's a light type of beige, so it doesn't really go with too many sneakers. So that's kind of where like that can also play into like it not being too effective. But I also add that to say I started to kind of just get tired of trying to find a way to style the Ugg Guard. And it's so crazy because it's not even like I was supposed to or like it was my job to do it. But because I hopped on the trend on TikTok and I saw how much success all my videos were getting once I just incorporated this little piece of like silicone plastic, it was kind of like I felt like I was obligated to like make more outfits with them or wear outfits with them. But in fact, like, I'm fucking not. I genuinely started to get bored with me thinking of how I can put the Ugg Guard on something. And it was like, a lot of the times, a lot of the shoes didn't even really fit properly into the Ugg Guard. Like my Air Jordan 5s, they were a little loose, and when I did wear them outside, it kind of was very uncomfortable because I had to walk like heavy. I had to pick up my foot because, but I must say, I think TikTok is one of the most toxicest like communities when it comes to fashion and like rating people and like determining people on like their fashion status on social media. Like I think they're the worst like community ever. Like they're so vile, they're so rude, they're so disrespectful. They literally do not care who you are. If your fit is trash, they will literally violate you. Like they will wish death on you if your fit is trash. Like be for real. Like let's be for real. Like be for real. I must also say I genuinely cannot see anyone actually wearing the Ugg Guard like on a regular basis or just casually, you know what I mean? I feel like people that are wearing the Ugg Guard right now, like me, like I did, are only doing it because they saw the trend and not actually doing it as far as making a fire outfit. You know what I mean? The first outfit where I did use the Ugg Guards, I did have my taupe hazes, and my taupe hazes are like a nice brown with like detailing of like white, black, and red. So I think the chestnut color actually went really well with it. And then I had these oversized cargos from Amazon. Of course, they will be linked down below. And then I got this, somewhere over there, I got this beige sweater from Fashion Nova, and then I paired it with a quilted vest from Fashion Nova, and then I had like my what is it called? My fitted cap, but I don't usually wear my fitteds this way because I don't like the way it looks on my head. So I wear it backwards. So that was the first fit. Yeah, bitch, don't get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. A lot of people liked it, but I knew I didn't like it. Like I know I did not like it, but a lot of people liked it, and I only did it for the trend. So I also felt guilty when I was just putting out content just for this trend revolved around the Ugg Guard. So that like also just goes into like how trends are like really affecting certain things as far as fashion and like how people make their decisions. But then the second fit I did wear, I did have like my black carpenter pants from Jaden London, my off-white 5s, the chestnut, the second outfit that I did wear with it, I did have my brown carpenter pants from Jaden London. I had my off-white 5s with the chestnut colorway. Already 3 different colors, like it just didn't, yeah. And then I had my Veiled Lives pullover hoodie, and it kind of had like cream and like a gray in it. And then I had my beanie, and then I had the quilted vest again. I actually like that fit more than the first one because that's something I genuinely would probably wear like on a regular basis, like to go take pictures even and like go to New York and shit like that. So like that one, like yeah, I can see myself wearing that. But then like a lot of people were saying do more, and even somebody commented on my video and was like, bro, like why aren't you doing more of these? Like you could literally make a killing. But it just wasn't that, because me personally, the type of content that I want to make, the type of content I want to be known for is not revolving around an Ugg Guard. Now that was me just hopping on a trend, and like obviously it got me places, it got me to a lot of followers, it got me to a lot of engagement on my account. But once a trend is dead, it's no reason to just keep pushing it and just keep pushing it past this point, because then that's all you're gonna be known for. And it's kind of what happened on my TikTok account. Like the videos that I started posting after, they did obviously not do as good as the ones where it just had the stupid ass Ugg Guard in it, which makes no sense to me, because if I'm generating followers from all those videos that are blowing up, those followers should just easily transcribe into my regular based content. But it wasn't like that. And I genuinely don't know the TikTok algorithm for nothing. Like I don't know how to get a hold of the TikTok algorithm. Like I'm just here for vibes. I'm just here for fun. But yeah, I also say this to say, like, me personally, I definitely see myself, because of where we're at right now in like fashion and just me personally. And me personally, I just feel like where I'm at right now, I definitely see me catering more towards trends. I definitely can say, but I definitely have a lot of staple statement pieces, timeless pieces in my wardrobe that will never ever switch up on me, or I will never switch up on them. Those always humble me, because I always go back to my roots. Like if you guys know me from my earlier videos, or just like my earlier content and social media videos, you know what my personal style is, and you know how like I've been elevating it every time I post a picture, or every time I post a video, or anytime I show some clothes on here. You've seen me elevate it to another level where I did not start from. So yeah, I do sometimes partake in trends, but I'm gonna also partake in the timeless pieces, and I'm also gonna have those statement pieces that make up my full wardrobe and that make up what JadenRaJ's style is. But yeah, that's kind of what all I was thinking about when I was thinking about this Ugg Guard, because it genuinely just got me thinking about how like I literally started making content and like advocating and like going forward with a trend to only not get the end goal out of all of this, and basically not having all those followers engage with my regular content of just me wearing outfits of the days, or just like them seeing me new pickups. And like that kind of was hurtful, and that can kind of be draining for the mental, especially on social media, because when you don't post content, because when you post content and it doesn't do good or as good as you thought it was gonna be, that's literally mentally draining. Especially if you just came off a huge burst on social media, a huge high of 1.1 million views, then 100 other like couple videos that had like 100K, 200K, 500K, blah blah blah. That could be mentally draining. So, but yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn that post notification bell, because I am dropping a lot of consistent videos for the rest of 2022. So peace.